Okay, we're going to be seeing the King in action, brand new wrestler we haven't had on Championship Wrestling. Joe Lightfoot from Quebec will be in here, and some other action. We said we were going to give him some time. We had maybe a question or two we wanted to ask him. Here is the former international heavyweight title holder, Eddie Hot Stuff Gilbert.
Well, what a dead crowd we have here. The young people are so stupid. But, you know, Lance, you see what I have in my hand here, right?
Oh, I see it. It's the Jerry Lawler book, The Crowning of the King.
That's right. You know, earlier this week, I picked this book up, and you know, boy, it surprised me. I'm really impressed by the King, you know. First of all, usually when people have great careers and they're great professionals, they usually do have a book written about them. And so that has really sparked something in my mind today. It has really brought me to this point that I think this show today is going to be dull anyway because of wrestling, you know, with some of the people you got in here like Lawler anyway. But what I want to do is call this show a little different today. I want to entitle it something else. What I want to call this today, will you hold this book here just a second? What I like to call this is Jerry Lawler, This Is Your Life. That's right.
Come on, Eddie. What is this?
That's right. Don't you think this would be great? See, don't you remember Ralph Edwards with This Is Your Life?
Certainly I
See,
remember
I expect when people have great careers that they should look back sometimes, just like in this book here. You should look back over your careers. But we got to have our honored guest out here. We've got to have Jerry Lawler out here. Is there any way you can get him out here? Because
no, I don't think there's any way I can get him out here. But, oh, you want to lay that up there? If we got a staple gun, and we might be able to put that up on the set.
I kind of feel like Mr. Rogers here a little bit.
Yeah, you
can I borrow it? Okay, since this is my part now, This Is Your Life, Jerry Lawler, could we please, can somebody say...
have an interview, not the whole
show. That's okay, Lance. I know you'd like the break anyway. Is there any way to get Jerry Lawler out here? Could somebody check, please? Because I can't do this without the King out here. Hey, look, and I promise, this is legit. This is on the up and up. There will be nothing going on out here, Lance. You know me. I wouldn't lie to you.
Who you got waiting to jump
Nobody's here. I promise. Check behind the curtains. Come on, King. Come on. Eddie Gilbert's not going to bother you. Come on out here. Come on out here. There he is. Lance, you hold on this minute. Let me plug this up here.
Yeah, I figure that Jerry can take care of himself, but he is well aware of the fact you're the one that called him out here for all this stuff.
King, I don't know if you heard me. I was just telling Lance and all your great people here in Memphis and around the area and everywhere that I'm really impressed with this book about you. I'm really impressed with you because you are the King of wrestling. And I think that we should call this Is Your Life. And I think we should look back at your great career. So, is this all right with you?
I'll tell you what's all right with me, Gilbert. I just thought I'd come out here and watch you make a complete fool out of yourself, and when I
get through... This is all yours today. This is your day, Jerry.
Yeah, I know. You can't make a fool out of yourself. God already beat you to it. But let me just say this. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to listen for a few minutes, but remember, this show is all about wrestling, brother, and when I get through listening to you run that little mouth of yours, I'm going to put my fist right in it. You understand that?
Oh, I can understand you're probably a little upset. You probably don't trust me, but I'll put your mind at ease.
Why.
Okay, as we look back into Jerry Lawler's great career, there's the first man that really dawns on me. And, well, don't let me say any more. I want to see if you can recognize this voice, Jerry.
All right now, Eddie.
Jerry Lawler's big man on campus. You know, No, I'm not.
Hey, you know who this is? This is Jim White, your very first tag team partner, Lawler.
You know, we were team. And he went on and he became the big champion, big man. And a lot of people say that, you know, I just became an old drunk. And I do drink a little, but you know, I'm gonna make a comeback. I can make a single. I can be a champion just like Jerry can. Well, it's his day and he ought to have it.
That's right, Lawler. Jim White, your very first tag team partner, a man that you cast aside, that you put out to pasture because you, Lawler, you want to go on your own to the top to be the Southern Heavyweight Champion, right? Well, I'm right, I know. Well, Yeah, okay. Well, as I look back again, another man, looking through your book there, that I realized that is a very good part of your career was, well, he's not here today, and we couldn't even get him here today. But we do have something on it I want you to take a look at. If you can look at the monitor.
Eddie, this.
Hey, that's it. The referee was knocked down too. Sam Bass in the ring with Jerry Lawler.
That's right, Lawler. Sam Bass.
Marvelous.
A man that molded your career, that started you off on the right road to be the king of wrestling. But what happened to Sam Bass? Oh, well, like everything else, you wanted to be the king. You wanted to be the head honcho. So Sam Bass was busy carrying your bags for you into the arenas and carrying them on the road with him, that you, being the man that you were, wanted to fly to all the matches. And on that fateful night, that summer night in 1976, the night that you decided to fly to the match, poor old Sam Bass had to drive. But he never made it home that night, Lawler.
That's not.
Yes, he met his doom.
Eddie,
And he's not here today. He's not here today because Sam Bass is in a grave. Because you, Lawler, you put him there.
Are you done now?
No, I'm not. I still have yet more people. See, I spent a lot of money this week. I have more people. And see, I want you to recognize another voice because you were wanting to go for the Southern Heavyweight title. Laura and Lance, both of you, I want you to listen to this voice very clearly.
Do you know, I don't really remember too much about the match. I do remember that I was a wrestling upcoming star, I'll have to say that. And I was wrestling at that time for my Southern Championship. One thing that I do remember is that I got a glimpse of Lawler pulling something out of his trunks. And later I was told